Hi, and this is Cooking Tips with Simon Tracer. If you want to broil an egg, I hear it goes for apparently just 6 minutes. So what I did was, because you can put these souffle things in the broiler or in the oven, and they do say that you can do that, and say I figure they're good enough for what we want to do. So next, you take your oven. First, you put them into the pan. You make sure the oven's clear. Preheat your oven by turning it all the way to the side. Then you get your broil function. Wait for that to get to temperature. And while you're waiting, let's get our ingredients. Now for my eggs, I only have 2, but I had some stuff to put into them. I think that's the bacon. I'm going to be putting bacon into my eggs because I've seen that done. So we start. Let's get the pan over here. So it's a little easier. So first, take a couple slices of bacon and wrap them inside of here, starting with the flat bit, and then go on around a circle. I'll show you. Somehow I'll show you. I don't know how. This is how. Okay. So first, divide up the bacon. If you want just 2, take out the 2 slices, put the rest back into the fridge. Right? There you go. The lid on it. Back in the fridge it goes, no wasting. Next, what else do you want? You want onions? We can put onions in the eggs. Start with the bacon though. Take a piece of bacon, split it all up, put it nice and flat, and then start rolling it around the dish. This creates a nice bacon type little bowl for your egg. Looks tasty already just because bacon is really tasty and stuff. Take the next slice of bacon, do the same thing. Start with the flat bit, roll it around the dish till you got a nice little bowl for your egg. And voila! You have 2 bowls inside the dishes, inside of the pan. Next, take your eggs. You might want to wash your hands. If you're going to be doing dishes anyway, use the water from washing your hands to rinse out the dishes. And you don't waste water that way. Temperature is going to actually take a while, and I'll pause during any length of that time. Okay, so we start off part 2. Crack open the egg. Try and make sure your little bacon bowl is straight up as much as you can make it. Try not to get any shells in here because it'll be hard to get them out afterwards, as most anyone knows when dealing with eggs. Then you do the same with the next one, putting the egg inside of the bacon. Voila. Next, we got a little dribble over there, that's okay. Next, clean your hands again. Because you're silly and you want to have your hands clean for everything. Now you can have a choice of spices. Now I'm going to make 2 different eggs. One egg is going to have Italian. Not that one. It's a really nice spice for eggs. Just do a couple, just a small dash of it into there, and that'll tasty it up. Then we have garlic plus, or we have pickle. I'm going to put pickle into it, because I remember pickle is tasty. Yeah, just a nice little spurt into there. It doesn't matter how much, really. If you want more, put more. Next, you want to maybe put cheese into it. I'm going to start by putting the onion in here, because onion is the thing I want to use up in every meal I do. Make sure it's freshest onion you can get. Just take a sliver of onion, drop that in there, and it works just fine. Probably enough onion for a couple of eggs. You just want one little sliver. That's all you need. Don't need more. You can put more, but you don't need more. Next, cheese. For my style cheese, I'm going to go for this popcorn stuff. Wait. This is the wrong stuff, I think. I need the cheddar. I can't find it. I can't find one that's like fresh or whatever. No, wait, that's the right stuff. Yeah, that's the right stuff. It's just old, but it's good. Probably good. It's still good. We're gonna just... I would suggest using fresh stuff, but since we're in a bit of we have some time, you can just go ahead and try and shake up this stuff so it becomes less rocky, and then you just take some, dump it in there. Doesn't matter if you want more or less, that's fine. Then, if you want to get even more fancy, you could take a sliced pickle, and I would say take 1 slice of pickle and cut it in half. Because it's probably enough with just 1 slice. Put the rest back. Unless you want more pickle. That's up to you. I like pickle. Cut it in half. Nice little dissection. Goes right on top. Goes right on top. Bada boom. We have the eggs, the bacon, the pickle. It's all in there. It's great. Rinse or clean the knife as much as you like for your own purposes. That might be disgusting to you, but you do your own and I'll do mine, because I'm fine. Next, if that's all you really want to do with it, then pause the video or fast forward or whatever, and I'll show you the next bit when it actually is totally temperature, because it's not yet. Oh yeah, and if you noticed anything's different, it's because there's heat coming from the thing through this vent. Don't have anything on there, it'll heat up. It's warm. So yeah, don't do that. Don't make that mistake. Or hey, put the kettle on and it'll get hotter sooner. That's using efficiency. Another idea, you can put in a carrot if you want, because that'll also cook. But you should be careful because if the glass breaks, you got a problem with everything. But like, the carrot will maybe want to be in water or something. But don't put in much. I would say I don't think I care. I'm just gonna put it in there and hopefully it'll burn and be nice anyway. Because it's just 6 minutes, right? One good tip to know if it's totally heated up as much as it can be, turn it back to the some of the other temperature. It's not fully there, but it's about as there as you want it to be because it's good enough. Put it in the middle rack. Okay, careful about it because it's wobbly and stuff. Just get that in there. Then we put a timer on somehow because I don't know how to put it on. I'm just going to look at my watch. It says stopwatch. So that's going. We'll wait 6 minutes. Light, we'll have it bubbly. Now if you want to watch it as it goes on, then go ahead and watch it as it goes on. Because I'm going to keep it recording. Because I want to watch it. And if it bubbles and does some crazy shit, we're going to know about it. Yep. That's my theory and I'm sticking to it. I hope this works. So yeah, we wait just 6 minutes. I think 6 minutes because it says just for eggs. You could go a little bit longer because it's going to be not just eggs, it's going to be the bacon too. But it's going to be interesting. It's going to be slow, but it's going to be interesting. Fast forward if you want to. But I'm going to put you through this just because I want to see it also. I don't know how the carrots are going to be. And I just realized I got a reflection. But that's okay because I'm wearing stuff. Be careful about that too. When you're recording, you gotta make a reflection. Not show up as much as you did to say. Unless you don't care, then go ahead and don't care. But care a little bit because people care about it and stuff. Anyway, you can hear this thing go sizzle. We're gonna stop the water because it's probably hot enough we can make tea. But I want to keep watching this. But I want to make tea. But I want to watch this. But I want to make tea. So we're gonna make tea. Okay. Hopefully no reflections were of the lewd nature. You're going to just wait. The heat from underneath really helps. And if you want, you could just go ahead and get yourself whatever you're doing with the tea bags ready ahead of time. So we got all sorts of time. Why waste it? I wish I set up the sink. So I'm going to use the Earl Grey. And I'm going to use one of the other teas that I haven't used. Earl Grey and chamomile or chamomile of a different variety. I don't think we'll miss anything. It's just going to be a little bit of time anyway. It's only been 3 minutes. Now we can turn off the heater for the kettle. Try to do it slow enough that it doesn't actually do anything with that. Also, you don't want it on the heat that's hot. So take this thing off, move it over onto the empty one so it doesn't keep burning the pot and stuff. Maybe take this out of here carefully. I'm going to use the tongs because that's sanitary. Careful. What I do is I move this and then I move that. So then I put it over here. It's back there now. I have space for it. It's going to percolate. Now we're into the good stuff. What's going on? Hold on. That's the wrong camera. Ooh, it's looking like it's smelling something. Looks like it's got a smell. The bacon looks like it's done on the top. And right now, we're at 5 minutes and 20 seconds. So we can leave it in for 7 minutes, but the carrots do need to be turned, technically, but because they're heated from the top as much, it doesn't make as much difference. So maybe it's okay. I'm going to leave it for the 7 minutes. I'm going to take it off. We're going to put it on the stove somehow. I'm going to put the pot on the other burner or the frying pan so it doesn't do that thing. See how the bacon's turning nice and crispy-ish? Look at the bubbles. Ooh, it's bubbling. That's a sensation. Don't know if you can see inside of there, but there's like the liquids on the inside is all nice. It might be spilling over, but it's spilling over into the pan, so that's okay. There's a little spillage going on, but it's okay. Wow. And I think it's a good idea, you know. Don't you? Okay. So it's gonna be done soon. Like now, pretty much. So you can just turn it off. And then let's go get our glove. Move that over there because it can handle the heat. Put on our glove with one hand. I would suggest doing this with both hands. So I'm going to do this fanciness with both hands. Because I'm a fancy person. Like Nancy. Okay. That's where the rag went. Okay. Now we go in there. Which side of the gloves do we use? Other side. That's the right way to sink. Because that's the side for regular heat. This is the side for touching stuff. Okay. That out of there. Nice and steady. Oh, that looks like it's something. Okay, so we can turn off the light in the thing. Use our tongs again. Turn over that carrot. Carrot looks nice and steamy, which is good. We didn't want it to overcook. And the eggs look good. We just leave them for a few minutes and then we're gonna eat them. And voila. That's good looking stuff right there. That's tasty. I think it's done, you know. I'm gonna say it's done. I did put some extra stuff into it, and it's fine if it's not fully done. But I think it's done. Yep. You could probably leave them in there for like, another minute or so, and they might be okay. But I'm doing them like this because I think it's a good idea to do it like this. Oh wait, look at the egg. It's not fully cooked in, but like it's white. It's got some white to it and stuff. I think it's because of the pickle. Changed the viscosity. Let's try a taste of pork. That's a good tasting pork. We could turn it back on and put them back in. It's not temperature dropped much. And put it in for, say, because of the liquids and things, I think it could actually take some more. Maybe not the carrots. The carrots are done. So we're going to put them into this bowl here. A carrot. But those are done. But then we're going to put the rest back into the oven for another, say, I don't know. Because I don't know. But let's just do it. Because I feel like they need more time than that for some reason. Which is bad because now they lost a lot of temperature. But it's going to be okay. And we're going to see more bubbly. So my ideal hope is that, wow, that's like a totally different perspective right there. But anyhow, I'm gonna zoom in, we're going to watch that. It's going to heat up. It's going to have to take some little bit of time to heat up again. But it should be okay. I'd say because we took it out at 7 minutes and now it's 11 minutes, we're going to say. Leave it in for maybe another 4 minutes because of the added liquid and everything. It makes it less cook. I'm thinking. So, and also the bacon and stuff. I don't know. I mean, people know better than me. But I'm going to cook it for another, like, amount of time because I think it needs more time. I think it might actually be hotter on the stove. Oh yeah, take the frying pan off the vent stove burner thing. So yeah, we got that going on, and we're gonna wait until it's set. We're gonna just cut out unless something happens. For those of you paying attention at home, the bubbling has commenced and it's only been a little bit of time. So, say about the bubbling and everything else, it's like it's only cooking so much, especially at the top and stuff. And with all that stuff inside of there and the egg being like saturated a little bit more and the bacon needing more time, I figure it's gonna be like, and I said it was gonna be 4 minutes. We've only put in here for like 3 of those 4 minutes. And it just started bubbling. So I'm like, okay, 4 minutes more of bubbling. So we're going to start from here and we're going to go 4 more minutes because I'm silly. Yeah, but let's watch it because it's delicious looking. I think maybe a bigger dish would have been better because then they wouldn't be so close to each other and stuff. But I don't know how much important that is. But look at how the bacon's looking at the top. Bacon and the pickle is starting to curl up, which is okay. It's really nice. Just listen to the bubbling. I'm going to assume that it's all good for like at least another 4 minutes or another 8. I don't know how long. Could probably be longer. I made sure these were not cold glass dishes. I made sure that they were at a good temperature before they started. so that they would be okay with the hotter temperature instead of like frozen to, you know what I mean? That's never a good idea. Don't take a picture, please. Why don't I take the picture on its side? Or the video on its side? Because I'm already straight up and I don't want to mess up the format, maybe. Because I'm silly. Maybe it's already messed up and I don't know about it. But I'm assuming this is a good idea. Temperature and time-wise. I have no idea. They resume boiling for like a certain amount of time. I can also judge it by the temperature look of the bacon and of the pickle. The pickle's starting to really have a crispy thing going on, but this pickle's fine, so I'm less concerned about the pickle. More concerned about the bacon and everything else inside of the dish. It's kind of hard to see inside there, but it's starting to like show up. Maybe I should have broke the yolk or something. Would that have changed much? I don't know. I don't know how to do eggs this way. I'm just trying it. This is actually my second time. The first time I put it in a muffin tin, it was way easier. And I also did the bacon thing, and I also took very long to do this. I want to look at them. The bacon's starting to look like it's really done. The eggs are starting to look good. And all solid inside. That's when you know it's cooked. When the eggs are good inside. I'm kind of liking watching them. If there are any pigs or chickens out there in the future that turn into humanoids, this was a different time, okay? And we ate chicken, and we ate the eggs, and we ate the bacon, and I mean pickles, sure, but I mean this is just what we did. Because I don't think it needs to stay as super hot as it is. We can leave it in there for a bit longer, but I don't want to, because it's already at like 19 minutes since we started, and we only had it out of the oven for like 4 of those minutes. So it's been 15 minutes instead of 6. So that's not bad. And plus the bacon's looking good. The bacon's looking really nice. We're just letting the heat escape and letting it be in that hot temperature. The glassware is looking fine, which is great. It's still super hot in there. And like, look at how it's bubbly and everything. I think it's doing well. The pickle here on this side is really dark though. I'm not sure why that is. Anyway, we're going to take that out of there. Put this over here. It's pretty much done now, I'm sure. Don't know what's in there. That's okay. I'm gonna just take the dish, nice, careful, put it up there, slide it onto the burner. That's going to absorb all the heat. You can let the heat out, turn off the light. And that's still like, oh my god, if this was smell-o-vision. You know what, hack into my brain, get the memories of the smell. And look, there's the part where it burned the carrot. I'm glad I took those out, because it totally did have something, and it kind of did burn. But the eggs are looking good, you know? Those are some seriously okay looking eggs. I think they're cooked well. Yeah, they're pretty cooked. Whatever I put into them tastes really good. And then we got this, which is already cooled down. Some oven carrot. It's okay. It's not the same. It's better to boil carrots, you know? So I would say if you're going to put the carrots in the oven at the same time, put them in like a pot of water or whatever. That way they actually boil. You can even leave them in there for like longer if you want. I don't know how long carrots take to boil, but this doesn't taste that very good. But it didn't burn, so that's a good sign. Look at that. The bubbling has stopped. So we're gonna let this, yeah, we're recording. We're gonna let that cool off. And then we're gonna dump them into this bowl with maybe some bread or a bun or something. And we'll have some nice tasty stuff. I can't touch it right now because it's way too hot. Like, I could take the ramekins out of the frying pan thing. That might help it cool off more. But I'm not sure where I would put them besides on the stove. It might help, actually, to help it cool down. I don't know. I'm just not sure if I want to do that. Because I'm touching the egg with the You kind of want to cook the baking sheet, clean the baking sheet immediately. If you can. My way of cleaning the baking sheet immediately is to break my cup, get some water really hot, all the way on the hot side. Okay, you can take you can pick it up with the hot It's actually not that hot right now. Actually, there's no point in cleaning it because it's really stuck and burnt on with the carrots, and whatever ended up spilling into there was stuck onto it. So we just have the ramekins, or whatever you call them. So there's that. Those are like, how hot is this? It's got to be hot, right? It's really hot. I would say leave them for a while and then try eating them because they're tasty as all get out, I bet. And that should be good enough. So I said 6 minutes. Time tested. It's probably longer when you put in bacon and other things to make the temperature variant different. Altogether, maybe more like 12 minutes. But that is if you want that style of egg. You could probably put them into like a muffin tin or whatever else, and you get pretty much the same result. I remember doing an episode like this before. This episode will be going up on Clip Tracer, I guess, and as well as the microphone stand. Or it's already there, so if it's there, the main channel is YouTube, Simon Tracer. I maybe should have cleaned them more. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna make tea, and then I'm gonna eat them. I want to show you guys me eating them too. Okay, they're nice and good enough temperature that I can start taking them out of the dish. It's still a little warm, which is good. You don't want it too cold when you take it out. Comes out real easily, which is nice. It's a plus. The dish is totally intact, which is great. Just dump that in there. Take the next one. Circle it. Scoop it out. Oh, that's just something great right there. How's that look? Yeah, it's pretty good. No digging shots, so that's great. Kidding, I'm wearing shorts. Okay, you can put them into the sink because they need to get cleaned, or you can use your fingers to clean them off because they're delicious. Nom nom nom. Oh my god. It's so tasty in there. Because you got the bacon stuff flavor. Don't waste these by putting them in the sink. Eat the dish. Don't eat the dish, but eat the dish. Stuff that's in the dish. Get your tongue up in there. Already liking my meal. But seriously, put them in the sink. Okay. Just plop them out of the dish and serve. What did I press? Camera face me. So I did carrot, and who cares about carrots? But now to try our creation. Let's start with the pickle. Whatever ounce was in the egg that I put in there. Oh, the onion got on the pickle. This one was more liquid, so it stayed more. Mmm. It's so good. Just look at how the egg is all done. And maybe the bacon isn't totally done, but that's the onion. The onion's more of a garnish, really. The egg is pretty good, just like a boiled egg. That lovely hint of spice was just enough that it makes it, oh my god, why don't I eat like this all the time? These are awesome. But as far as the bacon's concerned, I would suggest maybe give the bacon a little bit of a pre-cook. But unless it's that type of bacon that's like, it's mostly ham, then this works just great. The bacon is not done. But the eggs are, and they tasty. Look how on the inside of the egg, it's all nice, fluffy, and yellow and stuff. It's not underdone. It's not runny. So like 15 minutes instead of 6 might be the better way to go. Everything I put in there is in that liquid from the bacon and the eggs and stuff. And pickle. And that cheese helped make a nice flavor. I never eat this good. Why? Because I don't bake things. I don't know why. But that's broiled eggs. Okay, so let's recap. Maybe 15 to 20 minutes on the eggs, depending on how much, like if you put bacon in them or not. if you put other liquids in them or not. Watch them. Make sure you don't take them out before you know that they're like cooked on the inside, not just on a little bit the outs the outside. And yeah, enjoy. Like I say, you can put it in the muffin tin or you can put it in the souffle dish that you get from the grocery store. Because I bought souffles; they're fucking expensive. And then put them into like a cake pan or a cookie sheet, and they'll work to help. And yeah, put whatever you want on the eggs. I did onion and pickle because and bacon because and some spices because I wanted that and cheese. I didn't eat. I didn't wait for the bun. I just went and just ate them because, and 2 eggs isn't enough. You need more than that in your diet. Which is why I have the carrot, and I have more. I'll probably make a bun with something. But oh my god. Broiled eggs. Take 2. Success. If you like seeing me enjoy food, or if you want to enjoy food and like share that or whatever else, just go ahead and make some food, eat it, and enjoy. Like I said, I took out the eggs for like 4 minutes so that they did cool down a bit. So I don't know the total amount of like bubbling time, but that's all it is. It's just bubbling time. You could probably put them into like a thing in like your saucepan or something, and it'll do the job better than on the stove. Maybe, but I mean, yeah. If you'd rather see game videos, leave a comment and tell me what games you want me to play that I've played before and can still play. Because I'll do that. And I'll look into play other games because I like doing that. I got all sorts of games for the consoles that I haven't been playing yet. Like Minecraft PS3. Or PUBG or in the whatever and stuff. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me. I like it when you do. And I will see you in the next video. I wish I could have made this a little bit more quick. But I probably can make like a quick video out of it. But it would take some time to figure out the good spots. Which I might not do. Toodles!